Hey everybody, Felix Stoffelbaker here. I want to make a video because if you look behind me, you could see that it is low tide. And if you understand what low tide means, the oceans are receding and going back a little bit. And what happens is all of the shoreline is exposed where the water was, and what happens is sometimes little creatures and critters and animals and all different types of stuff get trapped up in these little crevices and little things, and birds can come have a smorgasbord and can come eat like crazy. And if you're walking down there as well, you could find some things potentially too. And so I see this low tide event an opportunity to be able to capture a lot of value from the ocean for little to no effort, where if you had to go out in between those rocks when the water was up and stick your hand in there, or go where you didn't know, or just get slammed up against the rocks the whole time, every half a second from a wave, you can understand that when this goes down and there's all this different change where there's stuff exposed, you might find lobsters, you might find oysters, clams, whatever. You might even find stuff that people dropped in there, like jewelry, valuables, stuff like that. So, trying to use like some ocean analogy, you could just see EOS being a low tide investment opportunity, because we, for the last 4 years, have bought when the price has been super low. We've seen it have little impulse pumps and learn to try to go up a little bit, and when it starts to move, it just does parabolic insane movements. So when it does finally go, it's going to be insane. But we're seeing the opportunity to just literally walk along the beach and the rocks and collect all the valuables of things that are exposed and otherwise hidden by the ocean, or even taken somewhere else from the current and things like that. So I just see EOS as being able to just stack and stack and stack and get this super low tide investment opportunity where there's little to no risk. Where in the future, something even like Bitcoin at one point was very low tide risk. You could show up, it was so low tide, you could show up at certain websites and they would literally have a faucet just delivering free Bitcoin to your wallet. Every so often you could show back up and get it. So I see EOS as being a low tide investment opportunity, and just I keep scooping it up at these super cheap prices, picking up these valuables in the low tide environment. And when the tide comes in, it might come in so much that it never gets back to where it was, and if there was a diamond ring or something like that, it might be lost forever, if you know what I mean. So if EOS turns out to do something like that, it would basically be the equivalent of losing a diamond ring like that. So I just want to put that out there, and people not taking advantage of this still for some odd reason are just going to be the ones wondering and questioning themselves for a long time. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffelbaker out.